Welcome back to the reconstruction of the United Cities of America. This is our equipment.
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
All right, we have seen red, we have seen orange. Red guys walking around the hospital-ish where the president died. The president is dead now, succeeded by her disembodied daughter, who may or may not be a marionette of the person in a mask named Die Hard Man. Never trust a person in a mask, especially if they are your leader. Change color scheme. Can we? We can. On our mask, which I'm probably never gonna use. Fine. No, I've been saying that... Ooh, okay.
Sam, this is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
Why are we keeping babies in tanks? Considering that people keep dying to necrosis and blowing stuff up, shouldn't we actually keep our babies and raise them as people? I don't know. I keep saying that this game is just information overload, and it is. And I'm gonna try to let some of it go and just go with the flow and see where things take me. Try being the operative word. Sue the BB. Hello, little guy. Whoa.
You okay?
I think that's a yes. Sue the BB. BB looks happy.
Tired, huh?
If that's BB's happy face, I don't want to see its pouty face. So what do we have down here? It kind of looks like one of them homo demons. That were the... I did say, just, you know, reflexively when we got the briefing about them, just leave them alone! Because maybe you shouldn't try and force people to come together under your banner if they don't want to, but then again, it seems that they are just a freaking terrorist group doing them void outs everywhere, wherever they feel like it, so maybe we shouldn't leave them alone, maybe we should stop them. But for that, we're gonna have to go west and reconstruct the United Cities of America. Not the states, only the cities, because screw the states.
Hey there. Believe we've met?
No?
I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board.
Wait.
I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before.
Mama.
Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
That's not creepy at all. And of course they had to call it a strand and not a rope. Because we can't do anything normally around here. So we have a black suit for security, we have a red suit for medical, I am neither, and we have an orange suit for corpse disposal, which I actually have done. I delivered and disposed of a corpse. Our mother. May she rest in peace. Hopefully she didn't become a BT. Hopefully she wasn't one of the BTs who were around the incinerator and tried to hand walk her way to me. Shadows, umbilical cords, walking on hands, or maybe, you know, crawling forward on their hands, kind of like she did in her death scene. I don't know. None of it makes any sense. Makes perfect sense for good old Sam here, but not for us. Because we're an outsider looking in. Use toilets. Yes.
Sam, Hartman here. Researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches and the Death Stranding, as well as those of dooms and repatriates. When you relieve yourself, a certain amount of chiral matter is flushed from your system. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as, in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralium contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. Allow me to collect a sample of your excretions for my studies. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health.
So much for the toilet and shower. Yeah, I agree, Sam. For the shower and toilet being the only places where we could have some privacy. No, we sit down to take a crap and immediately some guy named Hartman is there to collect our poop. For studying. I still don't know really what Dooms is, I'm guessing. Well, Sam has it, and he says he can sense the BT, so I guess it has something to do with sensing or seeing the BTs if Dooms is advanced enough. But what it actually is, don't know. Where did the chiral matter come from? Don't know. Maybe a result of the world of the living and the world of the dead colliding, or whatever they said happened. We'll hopefully find out at some point. Proximity activated. Perform action. Oh. Okay, yeah. Yes. You are still quite the handsome fellow, Sam. Sam Bridges Porter. And you don't have any nose hair problems. I envy you. Yep. Been there, done that. Haven't done that. I've never sat down on my sink. Because it's... If I did that, it would probably just... get destroyed. Fall down from the wall. I don't think it's that sturdy. Let's see. We are supposed to be preparing to make a delivery. Leave private room. That sounds about right. Speak of the marionette devil. I don't trust you. I have trust issues with anyone in power in a Kojima game.
Have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the chiral network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications. Sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring chiral communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past. All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored, like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil. 4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish Cairo communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there, too.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. Baby. Baby. Baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Stay.
Head west. Take on a new order at Capital Knot City. I'm guessing Mads. We don't know his name yet, so I'm just gonna call him Mads. I mean, it would be kind of fitting if his name was something containing the word mad, considering his name is Mads, and everyone else has a wacky name, except for Sam. Sam is just Sam. I'm guessing that this BB then, since every time we connect to him, we get these visions. That's his actual dad, and Lisa his wife, and they took their child and made it into this. Why? Why do you do that? Yeah, pleasant journey. Thank you.
Terminal for available orders.
Okay. Now, where's this terminal of yours? Did I pass the terminal? I think I passed the terminal. I think the terminal is down there. I'll have to go down again. Come on, Sam. Let's run.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome.
Welcome. There it is. I missed it. Gotcha. I was a little bit too eager.
Sam, this is Die Hartman. the chiral network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far.
Of course not.
To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
Alright, let's see. Take on orders, make delivery, private locker, place items into or remove them from a private locker. Rest in private room. Nick Easton, you look quite eager to be here. Head of distribution, almost 3 stars. Is that a connectivity thing? What's in my private locker?
Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Oh? I can store cargo in my locker? Why would I want to store cargo in my locker? Items you don't immediately need can be stored in a private locker indefinitely. However, if you wish to reclaim them, you will have to do so from the specific terminal you used to store them. You can check what items you have stored in which locations via the cufflinks. So never store anything in my private lockers, because otherwise I'm gonna have to go back and forth and it's gonna be an MMO fetch quest. Gotcha. Hey, I have boots here. No, on boot clip, Bridges boots. This is what I want to store in my locker. I have an extra pair of boots on me. They weigh about half a kilo. I have these equipped standard issue Bridges boots. They're designed to withstand a wide range of conditions, and as such are more durable and hard wearing than older designs. Bridges boots level 1. No damage. Yeah, I just have an extra pair of boots. I have no max likes, I have barely any weight, and I'm guessing then that... Okay, yep, so equipment can be damaged. Understood. Take on orders. Orders for same. Take on orders which Sam's services in particular have been requested. Smart drug delivery. From Capital Knot City to way station west of Capital Knot City, which is kind of halfway the way we walked to the incinerator, so we've been part way there. Cargo condition less than 50% damage. Max likes 99. It only weighs a kilo and a half. Okay. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
Alright, the order confirmation screen. Use the buttons to switch tabs and view various information about an order. Order summary. Order completion, conditions, associated risks, etc. Cargo condition less than 50% damage. Delivered to George Baton, or maybe that's the actual place. Maybe that's what the way station is called. Order details. A list of objectives for the order, etc. Cargo for delivery. Various information about the order's cargo. Weight, number of pieces, etc. Supplies. Supplies that will be provided, etc. The amount of cargo each order involves, as well as its size, can also be viewed at the bottom of the screen. Alright, so here we have... The focus of this delivery is on the condition of the cargo. Deliver it in the best condition possible. The way station west of Capital Knot City is the first knot in a chain that will eventually span all of America, because it seems that the entire world is now America, according to Die Hard Man. Reconnect the world means reconnecting the cities, means saving the world, I guess. You need to deliver oxytocin-boosting smart drugs to ease the stress of Bridges staff working there. Once you've done that, use your Cupid, my chiral necklace, which I had on me in the first repatriation scene, to connect the way station to the chiral network. Gotcha. Smart drugs. Supplements that provide the brain with oxytocin and other hormones. Effective at easing symptoms known to arise from having little interpersonal contact, such as stress and a lack of affection for others. What do you mean? I love having little interpersonal contact. That is heaven. I have ladders. I have a climbing adder. Climbing adder? No, I'm not carrying snakes. I have climbing anchors. Level 1. Can I can't look at those. I can listen to the briefing again if I want to. So we have 20 kilos of ladders and 5 kilos of climbing anchors. Cool, so we will actually be able to build ladders? Does that mean we are going to be doing a lot of back and forth, and it's in our best interest to actually build a passable / comfortable way to walk? Accept orders. Carry on back, attach the suit, carry by hand, offload. I will carry it on the back. On the back.
Sam, now we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river.
Okay.
Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
Sure. I was thinking of just going there. Just in a straight line. Kind of in a straight line, a little bit curved. On this screen you decide where and how to carry your cargo. How well you balance your load will affect your ability to walk. Cargo positioning can also be adjusted by pressing the start button to access the cufflinks and selecting cargo. So I can do that while I'm walking? Well, I was kind of asking about that, I was specifically asking about if we could take cargo from our backs and hold it into our hands, but this works too. Hang on to. Oh, that looks precarious. Yeah, I'm just gonna have those on my back as well. So we have smart drugs, we have ladder, and a climbing anchor. This is fine. How much are we carrying? A lot of things. 27.3 kilos out of 120 in total. You're a strong boy. Head out? Yes.
Order assigned.
No, I want to go that way.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Thank you. And if we try to run, it works fine.
Sam, triple checked your loadout, I take it?
Yeah, double. Hold to open tool HUD. Oh. I can do more than just P now. Also, while we were in our private room and they were talking about the whole chiral matter in excretion thing, is that why a mushroom grew where I peed? Because I peed out chiral matter? Are mushrooms nourished by chiral matter in pee? I don't know. Climbing anchor, a pole that is driven into the ground, creating an anchor point for a 30-meter rope that allows for ascending or descending of steep slopes and cliffs. That is good. Okay. I'm not sure how that will help with ascending, descending, sure, but moving up a cliff? I don't know. A portable ladder that folds out to a length of 10 meters. That's a freaking tall ladder. Can be used to climb steep slopes and cross rivers. Adjust position, place ladder. Okay. Gotcha. While we're here, you said something here about cargo. Cargo, check and adjust. So I could just take this and say I want to maybe hold it in my hand. Move to. Okay, yes, I can. Move to holding it, move to... I guess it's holding... Mravunac suit, offload. Okay, yes, okay. You can just... Can't really Tetris things there, but you can do some adjustments. Where am I supposed to go? West. I'm currently looking at south, so we have to turn to our right. This way. Let us go, Sam. I see a meter down there for my boots. I'm guessing that's my boots. So that's why I'm carrying an extra pair.
Have a pleasant journey.
Sam,
Yes, Mom.
you see that sign someone left over there?
No?
You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Hold and Y to create a sign. You can use this to share information with other porters. Hello? That's a cheerleader? What? So yeah, we're about a kilometer away. I don't care about delivery times. We're in the post-apocalypse. They're gonna have to be understanding with delivery times not being...
How you doing, Sam?
I don't know. Nick Easton. You were affected by Nick Easton's... Sure, we'll like it, I guess. And like it again. Oh. Sending multiple likes at once can be pressed repeatedly during the window of time for sending likes. Nick Easton, wasn't that the guy who's at the waypoint we're supposed to go to? Yeah, and George Baton, creepy black tendrils. So, if I... Why would I want to create a sign? Create a sign, sure. Rough going? The red is bad. Red is usually warning. Risks, route info, other. Don't give up. Okay. I have a don't give up sign there. I don't know what it does, but we put our mark on the world. We can now die happy.
Sam.
Yes, Mom.
Even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Thanks, Mama. Tap to scan. I was about to.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
Sure, guilt tripped me into picking up the cargo everyone else lost. Fine, I'll be the best damn porter you've ever seen. I'll deliver everything I see, because we're better than the best. We are legendary. I'm not sure how important cargo tableware is. Hey, I saw a meter for BB down there. Oh, so this is a medium-sized one. Sure, put it on the back. Pick up Nick Easton's reduced cargo. 1 likes received. Just for picking up cargo. Are you a like harlot, Sam? Are we gonna be a like harlot? I think we're gonna be a like bot. Disk-based media? Sure. Offloading cargo. Carrying too much cargo will make it harder to maintain your balance. If staying balanced becomes too difficult, try holding Y to offload cargo from your back and lighten your load. Or go into your cufflinks and change the cargo distribution from there. I think I'll use the cufflink. More disc-based media. What exactly is a disc-based media? Could be anything, I suppose. Movies? For movie night? Do we see? We see more cargo over there. I think I'll go for the cargo. I don't really see any of these signs you talked about, so I guess that from Nick Easton was the only one. Get up there, Sam. Not quite the way I envisioned you to go, but sure. We'll make this... Sorry. Make this into a jolly trek. Oh, wait, dear. Damn, that's a lot of cargo. Am I really gonna carry all of it? What are those tubes? I'm only one man. I can only carry 120 kilos, which is, for me, quite impressive. But I'm a weak little man. Okay, no BB meter. More disc-based media. Nick Easton, level 1 to 2. 0 out of 200. 0 likes. Use the post boxes dotted all over the landscape to deliver lost cargo. I'm gonna like this.
Thanks for the help. This one's for you.
240 likes. Limits on liking consecutively. After sending likes, you will have to wait a while before you can give more likes to that same object or individual. Well, Nick Easton, enjoy. Let's see, I'm gonna make a delivery.
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
Yeah, but can I really trust other porters to do the delivery? I mean, they've already lost it once. Maybe it's not the same porter, but... And also, if I feel like I can't trust them and I need to go back, I need to actually go back to this terminal where I deposited it into the private locker, because they aren't shared. Delivering and trusting lost cargo. Select make delivery. Deliver lost cargo at a delivery terminal to complete a lost cargo delivery. Lost cargo can also be entrusted to other players for delivery. Other players? By selecting entrust cargo at any terminal other than the destination terminal. Deliver lost cargo. If lost cargo is taken to a facility other than its intended destination, the following options can be selected. Entrust store. Submit the cargo at the facility, entrust its delivery to another player, and return its contents to its original owner. Don't do anything. Do not submit the cargo, keeping it on your person in order to deliver it yourself. I don't want to entrust anything. Because I'm gonna deliver it to its intended destination. It now has 241 likes. Did you go in here, Nick Easton, and just fling in an extra like for yourself? That's a lot of cargo. There's some cryptobiotes over there. Okay, other players. I haven't seen any other players. Are they gonna be running around, or are they the ones who are gonna be leaving signs everywhere? You know, these signs we don't see anywhere. Because I doubt that Nick Easton is a player. Client samples. Capital, not city. Wait, you want to go to capital, not city? But that's all the way over there. I don't want to go back. Oh, holy. I do not think we're gonna be able to deliver all this. Maybe I'll take up all these and take all the capital not city ones and put them into a storage tube, and then if I ever make my way back, I'll probably deliver them then. What?
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers.
Now you tell me.
Stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
And I gotta find shelter too. Timefall will accelerate the passage of time for...
Sam.
What?
If you come up against a sheer cliff or a steep slope, don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna disappoint you. Is there a place I can rewatch tutorial messages? Because he said timefall something. View various hints? Sure. Gameplay tips? Sure. I'm sure the timefall thing is down here somewhere. Traversing rivers, blood, anemia? Lose too much blood and you will become anemic. Your movements will become sluggish and it will be harder to keep your balance. Makes sense. Using cryptobiotes to restore blood levels. Losing too much blood will make you anemic. Eating cryptobiotes will rapidly restore your blood levels. So Fragile was full of doo-doo. Because she said eating cryptobiotes would keep the timefalls away. We can also just sit down and rest. We can take a nap. Okay. You can... Wouldn't that be kind of hazardous? You sit down, you take a rest, and then you take a nap, and all of a sudden, there's a timefall coming, and then your face is all withered and wrinkled. Stamina is low, rest or drink from your canteen. Using your canteen. Okay. Enemy-induced adrenaline rushes. Rapidly restores scan, cargo, terrain. Bluish was good, yellow is slightly tricky, and red X's are bad. Yes. A big red square indicates deep water. Do not go there. We'll be swept away. Take care. Icon overview. Safe, steep, will deplete the endurance gauge. Dangerous treacherous, easy to fall, etc. Too steep to be traversed. Shallow water, deep water, very deep water. Will be swept away immediately. Endurance gauge hits 0, you'll be swept away. BT scanner. When you have a BB connected, your order deck will point towards the nearest BT within a certain radius. BTs cannot be scanned if BB is suffering from autotoxemia. I don't know what that is. Choosing where BB's voice comes from. You can choose how BB's voice comes from either the controller speaker, I don't have, or from a display, don't have. I have these. Patriation. You can return to life. Timefall. Will accelerate the passage of time for anything it touches. Exposure to timefall renders cargo containers less impact resistant, putting their contents at risk of being damaged. Timefall for anything it touches. Try to move to a place where there is no timefall as quickly as possible. Thank you. Find a cave. BTs, enemies, holding your breath. If cargo is dropped and cannot be recovered. Selecting orders redeploy cargo from the cufflinks will reissue the cargo for your current order at its point of origin. Note the broken or lost cargo will not be redeployed. Impact bans. When a piece of cargo is damaged, its impact ban will flash red. As the contents take more and more damage, the color of the impact ban will gradually change from yellow to red. Keep a careful eye on your impact bans in order to make sure that your cargo remains in good condition. That indicates cargo that is carried in the backpack. Cargo that's in the backpack won't fall out even if you take a tumble, unless it's a very serious one. Cargo for orders designated specifically for Sam is transported in gold containers, while standard order cargo containers are silver. Take special care of gold containers. You can't get them or their contents back if they are damaged beyond repair. Transported corpses, lost cargo. I mean, it says make delivery, deliver lost cargo to complete a lost cargo delivery. But I can also entrust it, but it looked like I could only entrust it at the terminal I was at. Yeah, by any other terminal than the destination terminal. Okay, yes, putting up signs. With other porters. Gotcha. Yes. What else do we have here? You have system. We can't log in, so I'm guessing we won't be able to see signs from other players because we can't log in. Although it does say online up there on the upper right. I don't know. Okay, let's see. How did we do this? That's not what I wanted to do. This is what I want to do. This is not what I want to do. I have cryptobiotes. I can carry 999. A living organism not seen before the DS. Death Stranding, I'm assuming. Consuming a cryptobiote immediately restores a small amount of blood, and more than one can be eaten at a time if required. Can be stored if necessary for later use. It is said to have a distinctive taste. Be aware that you cannot eat cryptobiotes if your hands are full. Okay, yeah. Energy drink. We're not carrying water, we're carrying energy drink. Stamina restoring bridges energy drink. Anytime full or other water comes in contact with a canteen is absorbed and filtered the mix, and then we just make more energy drinks. Just automatically. This is what I wanted. I don't want to pee. I want a ladder. I want a ladder. Equip that. Hold this. To adjust the position. Then I can... I guess that? There? Place that ladder? Sure. Go. Ooh, that is a very... Sorry. Very narrow ladder. I wouldn't trust it. Hey, we got underwear here. We gotta deliver some underwear. Oh, I don't like that. And there. I'll take that. Oh, this approaching cargo weight limits. Yep, this might be optimizing a load. Accessing the cargo management screen from the couplings will allow you to optimize your load by pressing Y. This will place as much cargo in your bag as possible to arrange it as efficiently as possible. Yes. Yes. What are these symbols? On the left there. These are the ones that... No, I was gonna say that these are the ones I have to deliver. Oh, we have some... Oh, my smart trucks are damaged. 11%. How are they damaged? That's a major damage down there. I had one at 40%. I'm kind of thinking that maybe... Oh, auto arrange cargo? Your current load will be optimized, allowing you to carry additional cargo on your back. Sure. I can... Okay, I can put the cargo... I can attach it to my suit. Well, that's a better Tetris packing than I could have done. All right, yeah. Let's try this. Okay, I climbed up to here. Still can't see any ladders, caves. I mean, I would kinda need a cave. I can see the cargo getting damaged in real time. I guess we... And I can't place down ladders willy-nilly. I have to place the ladders down where they allow me to place my ladders down. Ooh, be careful, Sam. Climb up here. And climb up there. We just keep trucking. Yep. Yep, let's go, Sam. Be careful, it's gonna be very slippery here. Moss covered rocks, not good to walk on when it's wet. Why isn't the ground time falling? Why isn't the plants time falling? Time fall resistant wood, that sounds like it's connected from chiral network. Okay. I was in a chiral network. Sure. Using ropes to descend. Use climbing anchors to place ropes that can be used to descend safely down steep slopes and cliffs. Sure. We have a total of 1. Where can I place it? Can I place it? Can I place this wherever I want? Insufficient space. Place. Okay, and if I now want to... Do I just go over the edge? Ooh, I guess I do. Okay. Going down. Carefully. Carefully, Sam. At least it's not time raining anymore. Ooh. Be careful, Sam. I've never done this. Ooh. How am I gonna get my rope back? It has my blood on it. I'm very protective of it. Down here, release. Grab rope. Release rope. I guess I'll just leave the rope there. Where am I? Am I even on the right way? Yes, I am. I'm kind of halfway there. I missed a lot of cargo containers. Let's have one of the other porters do those. I'm carrying enough as it is. Wouldn't you agree, Sam? We're doing good. We're not doing good, we're doing well. We're doing good and we're doing well, actually, because we're taking care of others' cargo, so we're doing good. But we're also doing well because we're making good progress. Still can't pick those up. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to go. Is it? Yes. One like received from BB. BB enjoyed Sam's whistling. I thought it was BB whistling. Okay. Sure. We're bonding with our baby in a bottle. Which is all well and good. We need each other to survive. Get past all those pesky shadow men with hands and cords. Oh, the terrain scanner. I know. Thank you. That one I know. I don't need to read that one again. Hold on to your cargo. Good. Just same. Careful. Small baby steps. Now, Is this deep water? Nope. It's shallow water out there. It might be deeper. Further out? Let's see. Nope. Okay, so we can... Yep. If we go straight ahead here, we come across maybe one of the best ways for going over. It's not as wide. You just have to get through this yellow thing with some endurance left. Ooh. Ooh, that was close. If crossing a river is draining your endurance gauge, try standing still. I did, but then Sam stumbled. So I had to not stand still. Well, I did stand still, but I had to grip, and then thus we lost more endurance because Sam had to do stuff. There's a cargo over there. I could get to that cargo. That one is worth 200 likes. Screw it. I'm not crossing the river again. This is my max speed right now, by the way. Which is fully understandable. Considering all the junk we have on our back. Okay, maybe this is a little bit treacherous. Come on, let's be greedy and pick this up. I should probably be carrying something in my hands. But we are close enough to the George Baton station that I will allow myself to pick up some extra cargo. Okay, no, that's a small river. That's fine. It's bound to be very shallow. Right? There's not gonna be any just sudden Mariana Trench depths in here, right? Yes, a little bit. I think I'll cross right about here. Agreed, Sam. Agreed. Kind of. Not really. I don't want to be alone with my thoughts for too long. I need some music if I'm gonna go a longer journey, a longer distance. Getting there. I can see the cargo shifting on my back. It's not very stable. Way station west of capital Knot City. We're gonna get connected to the chiral network again?
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
You're welcome. I have a lot of cargo for you. A lot of cargo. Make a delivery. Deliver lost cargo. Deliver requested cargo. Is it in good enough condition? I hope so. Completion possible. 1 out of 1. All cargo required is ready to be delivered. The order can be completed. Confirm.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. Let me have a look. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
Are there some extra likes for that? Well, it did say cargo damage percentage 0, so even though it had a few percentages, we walked a little bit more than 1.5 kilometers. Two and a fifth star connectivity? Sure. Pleased BB, pleased Bridges. I'm being judged by how well I mean, yes, of course, pleasing the company, get it. But pleasing BB? Well, he liked my whistling, so...
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years! And they sent us one guy.
Dude.
Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. They finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
They've been waiting for 3 years for this, and they were 10 minutes away? You couldn't have walked there on your own and gotten the freaking Cupid and got connected? I'm just gonna guess that the distance in the game is actually way longer than it was the way we walked. Otherwise, going west would take freaking years. Still. Feels a little bit silly when they say it like that. Yeah, see? There's no way we walked that distance in 10 minutes. So you're just gonna have to remember that the distance we walk is extremely far comparatively. Weir Station, west of capital Knot City, has joined the UCA. The following structure can now be constructed using the PCC postbox. Using the what now? New options have been added to the delivery terminal. Fabricate equipment, make delivery, deliver lost cargo. Thank you! That's what I want to do. Share locker, donate weapons and equipment. Donate? Share locker, withdraw cargo. Oh, share lockers? That sounds fun. Okay, those are ladder points. Right, I can use ladders to cross rivers. If they're as long as they're not more than 10 meters wide, I can use a ladder. Gotcha. The area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access other players' structures, etc. Okay. Sure. If you say so, as long as it doesn't ruin anything, I am all for it.
Connection to capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. I guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the chiral network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Sure, sure. You can do that.
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Can I deliver my cargo? I'm a little bit overburdened.
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
Weapons and equipment can be fabricated using materials provided by facilities. The amount of materials available at a given facility will differ depending on the facility type. Alright, can I make delivery? Deliver lost cargo. Yes! Deliver everything! Just take it all. Oh. Just pack it in there, Sam. Nice and tight. Gas fuel. We got likes. Disc-based media. Sure, we'll just skip through this, I think. We get a lot of likes. Cargo has been entrusted to another player. It has? Okay. Sure. If you say so. Delivered an NPC's lost cargo. We are now a handler. New title earned. People think of you as a porter who can be relied upon for basic orders. But with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true legend. You've reached miscellaneous grade 10. You will now receive more likes. Okay. Okay. Share locker. Place items into or remove them from a share locker.
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
Share lockers can be used to donate weapons, materials, and equipment for use by other players. If you offer up something particularly useful to those traveling through the area you're in, you may be able to earn some extra likes. You can also choose to claim items donated by other players. Share lockers are also where you'll be able to reclaim any cargo you have lost or entrusted to others. Collect cargo that has been sent by other players. Pure Vicuna 1712 has put in some cargo here. You have some climbing anchors and ladders. Yeah. 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 I still have 2 climbing anchors, right? Yeah. I could take a climbing anchor. But that's a full one. I don't want that. No, it's fine. We don't need to take anything from there. Donate weapons and equipment. No, I need this. I'm a greedy little one. Fabricate equipment. Use chiral printing to fabricate equipment and other items. What's to prevent them? Because Die Hard Man did say that as we connect everything, they're going to be able to do the chiral printing. What is preventing them from chiral printing, say, a remote detonated bomb? Oh, you're thinking of trying to leave the United States of America? Well, we printed a bomb, and if you leave, kaboom! I just don't trust him, alright?
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
PCCs can be used to build structures, but be aware that doing so will use up some of the chiral bandwidth available to you. Structures can be shared with other players once built. New structures cannot be built within the area around an existing facility marked with sensor poles. Post boxes can be used to return lost cargo or entrust cargo for delivery by others. The share locker function can be used to exchange weapons and equipment with other players. The private locker function can be used to temporarily store personal cargo and equipment. Just remember that you need to go back and get the damn thing. Requires 0 resins and 0 metals, and a lot of it is available. I can construct a ladder. Well, let's construct me a climbing anchor. Yeah, yes. Did we do? Ah, okay. So that's how it is. And we did use 1 ladder, so we can do 1 ladder. It's gonna require 20 metals. And if I want to, okay, that's how I see. It's gonna require, that one's gonna require 32 resins and 40 metals. Portable chiral construction that allows you to build various structures in areas connected to the chiral network. Sure, let's build one. Yes. Load all. Auto range cargo. We have stuff, let's see, we carry 2 ladders on our backs. We have the PCC there, we have a ladder there. How about we put that one on our back? Put the ladder on our back. Climbing anchor can be there. This looks a little bit... no, I think I kind of want to put you on the... So I want to put you on that side. No? Left shoulder, yes. Want to keep the balance. There we go. That's a bit better. Alright, take on orders. Orders for Sam. And he was named George Baton. I don't know who the hell Nick Easton is then. Oh, construction post box? I have to go back. Build a post box at the designated construction site, 293 meters away from Die Hard Man. Sure. Wait, can I listen to the briefing?
You'll be delivering supplies for a chiral printer. The distro center you're going to has one. First expedition set it up. On its own, it's no different from your run-of-the-mill 3D printer. Connected, though, it can utilize chiral network data to reproduce all kinds of things. And you can imagine how handy that might be. Now, I know I don't need to tell you, but steer clear of any BTs you find out there. Avoid out's the last thing we need.
Sam, it's Hartman. Void outs occur when the living of our world come into contact with beached things. The reaction is similar to what a physicist would call an annihilation, when a subatomic particle collides with its antiparticle. Alas, there ends our understanding. Why do the dead transform into BTs? Why are void outs only triggered by human contact? And why are people like you able to return seemingly unscathed? No one knows. Yet it cannot be a coincidence that these phenomena were observed only after we discovered the beach and bridged this world and the next. Anyway, to reiterate, the only reliable means by which you can prevent a void out is to stay far, far away from BTs.
Uh-huh. So? Did I actually learn anything from that? BTs, human contact equals void out. Is it any human contact? Or only the beached? And what the hell is a beached? There is a beach where people end up beached / stranded, like Amelie, who can still be a chiralgram over at our place because her captors allow it. And then Sam and others can repatriate, or others like Sam can repatriate, come back from a void out. And they also said that at the Port Knot City down here was the first void out. Was that the first void out? Where everyone just probably got scared all the way to hell and back. So we're definitely a beached. Because we have to avoid the BTs. And after they bridged this world and the next, is that they bridged this world and the next, so everyone got beached in between, and that's why the BT can, I don't know. Got a little bit more information. Doesn't make much sense yet, but avoid BTs or everything goes boom. That's good enough for now.
Sam, if you're in the middle of a run and decide you need to secure your cargo temporarily or entrust it to another porter, you'll want to make use of a postbox. In addition to cargo, postboxes can also be used to share gear and weapons, if you're so inclined. Now, I'm sure you've used them before, but humor me and build one.
Sure.
Maybe between Capital Knot and that way station. If you're lacking a PCC, I'm afraid you'll just have to scrounge it up yourself.
We can do that. Nope, not cancel. And also carry 30 kilos of metal all the way down there. Let's see, we have a skull, we have a ghost, and we have water. For Benjamin Hancock. Was Hancock one of the ones who signed the declaration? I don't know. Not that well versed in the actual signees. I'm guessing either the skull or the ghost would be the BTs, which would leave something for the other one. George did say that there was more evil than good out there, so evil people? So people, BTs, and rivers? Accept orders.
To build a postbox, you'll need to use a PCC.
Got one.
It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
You know what? I'll fabricate another just because. One for the one that requires me to build a postbox over there, and then one if I just need to build a postbox in the middle of nowhere to deliver some cargo because I am unbalanced. We'll carry that one on our back. Load all. Load. You're looking good there, Sam. You're doing good. Doing good. 60, was it 63 or 69 kilos? It's a very important difference. Oh.
Order assigned.
Yes, Mom.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that postbox, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
I have reached a limit for something, and so disk-based media was destroyed? But I delivered it. Okay, I think now we're maybe starting to come to some player shenanigans here, because... Fine Whale 2559? What do you want? What are you doing over here? What have you done here?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
You have a rope. Why have you... Why? You know, I'll recover the rope. And you'll get some lights, I guess. Thanks for the rope. I guess. Okay, so now we have resins. So we can collect materials too. Scene number 14. Keep on keeping on, yes. Keep on keeping on. We're not gonna dismantle it. What we are gonna do is take a little break, because we made our first successful delivery. Nothing actually happened, but things are probably gonna happen. We connected this, we made our first knot, one of many in a series of knots and ropes. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me on this journey through Eastern United Cities of America. We'll connect them all in due time. We'll just have some fun along the way and deliver all the cargo and become a truly legendary porter. Hope I'll see you again next time. But until then, you take care, okay?